Hello everybody, welcome back to MC Panda to another episode of Among the Blocks Development Diaries. It is episode 13 and today we built Bunkrooms. Add all the tasks in it and a couple of extra decorations. So let's get right into it. The views on this series have been dropping a bit recently, so if you are still enjoying it, leave a like on the video. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, let's get right into it. So here's what we built last episode. This is admin, and as you can see, it has a couple of tasks in here, and most notably, the vitals table. At the moment, it's a manual system, and if there's a block missing and someone is dead, it means you report the body, which is much better than the previous solution, where the ghost reported their own body. So that's what we did last episode. Since then, I've changed these music discs to be different colours, and you can play them in the jukeboxes and hearing them all at once. It's an absolute racket, which is why I like the task. And I have also built the corridors to what we're building today, which is Bunkrooms. Now this, I think, so far, this is the only room we've done that, apart from Control, but that's a bit different. It's the only room we've done that hasn't featured in any of the Among Us maps. So it's not going to be inspired by any of the others. This is my own design for a room. So I'm going to go with a very different colour scheme to the rest of the map. And I'm going to use blue concrete and blue concrete powder alternating to create a wallpaper effect for the bunk rooms. If you don't know what a bunk room is, essentially, it's a bedroom with a bunch of bunk beds in it. So that's what we have here. It's essentially a place where our crewmates will be able to stay if this was a real spaceship that was being used for anything other than the map. I think this room looks cool. It's obviously very different to all the other grayscale tones of the rest of the spaceship. However, I do still think this really fits the style of a bedroom, a kind of communal place where, other than the cafeteria, a communal place where the crewmates can live while they're on the ship. I know it looks a bit weird with the blue floor at the moment, but that is going to change. And part of it isn't actually going to be this colour, because I am going to have a showers area. So for the showers area, I'm probably going to change a section of it here to white concrete, and then we'll just have that as a small area within the bunk room. So for the floor in here, I wanted something different to the light grey concrete, but I still wanted it to be not too colourful. So I've gone with a black carpet, and for the shower area I've gone with smooth quartz. So, I've now built the wall between the showers and the rest of the bunk room. And as you can see, I've decided to add some banners to it to look like hanging towels on the side. And banners, they can be a very unique block. The way I've done this is I've got two banners on each of the blocks, so they form a 3 high. They look like drying towels or clothes, or whatever you want to imagine them as. So you'll also notice showers has a door, which is something I haven't really done in the rest of the map. This is because this can be a great hiding place. It's enclosed off. It's going to be great for people to hide in. And I also changed the floor to light blue concrete, and the roof is going to be smooth quartz instead. And for the bunk room roof, I'm going to go for cyan terracotta, which it isn't actually very cyan, but it's still a great grey building block. Which is really nice if we want a shade of grey other than the standard light grey and grey concretes. So now that the walls, ceiling and floor are done, we can start decorating this. So starting off with the showers, a good way to create a shower in Minecraft is using a tripwire hook. So if we put some of these up on the wall, they look surprisingly like showers in this context. And if we add some glass panes between them, it can look like a divider between the different showers. And this is a trick I use all the time in Minecraft for houses and bathrooms generally and things. And it just looks like the shower hook here. Then in the ground you can put a hopper to look at like that is collecting the water. I've also added some iron bars as essentially a heated towel rail. And this is just a small touch I like to add. It doesn't make a huge difference if you don't have it, but it's still something that adds a little bit more detail to the build. There's also these shelves I'm adding, which I'm not sure what they'd be used for storing, potentially soap or things. So the first task we're going to have in here is monitor water pressure. So essentially this task is going to be as simple as turning on a light to, I guess it's not really monitor water pressure, I should probably rephrase it to turn on water pressure. There we go, activate water pressure is a better way to phrase it. So it's going to be as simple as turning this on and you're supposedly activating the water pressure for the showers. That's the simplest task in here. Now we need to start building some bunk beds. So I do quite a simple bunk bed design. Essentially, I'll show you how I make these. I have some stairs and some slabs like this to make the bed frames, and then a ladder here. And I don't normally use an actual bed here. Instead, I'll get rid of these stairs just because it looks like you might bang your head. And then I use top snow to create a pillow. And then for the bed sheets, I add some purple carpet, or whatever colour carpet you want the bedding to be. And one of the tasks is actually going to be to change the bedding. So some of these are going to have purple, all of them are going to have purple, apart from one, which is going to have a different colour. And then your job is going to be, as the crewmate, your job is going to be to essentially change the bedding so the carpets are purple. It is also worth noting that as an imposter, you can do tasks in this. So unlike regular Among Us, the imposter will be able to do tasks, however it will help the crewmates, because if your task is already done for you, you don't need to do it. So I've gone with green bedding, and your task will be to essentially take the purple carpets out of here, break away these ones, put the purple ones on, and put the green ones back in here. And we'll just label this to change the bedding. And then the final task in here is to empty the bins. So I did this task in a cafeteria. I'm essentially just going to do a duplicate in the bunk room. So as you can see, I've replicated the bin here. Be careful when building with concrete powder because it is affected by gravity. So just be aware, don't be surprised if your build starts falling down if you remove a block of it. We're going to fill this up with leaves, and then I believe I just have a shulker box in this. Yep, I fill it up with white shulker boxes, and then you take them to storage to empty the garbage. And then as for other decorations in here, I'm going to add a small table just for decorations with some chairs surrounding it. And then that is the room finished. So here is the finished product. This is Bunkrooms. We have two bunk beds here, a table in the middle, a couple of tasks, and a showers area. So that's another room ticked off our list. We have 2 more to do, and then a finishing touches episode, and then this map will be finished. So let me know if you are enjoying this series. The views have been dropping a bit recently, so leave a like if you're still enjoying this series. And yeah, we're getting close to the end now. I can't wait to see the final result. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to see more content like this. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.